everyone, it's Krista and welcome back to my world. So I just wanted to jump on here and talk about my new hairdo, which you guys kind of saw the other day. It was end of day, and anytime we cut any length off, my hair gets a little crazy, especially if it's been raining. So this is very much sort of January Jones when she had a bob, and I love it. So it's just perfect for this time of year if I want to wear a sweater that has a big chunky sort of cow neck collar, or all of my fabulous new scarves back here. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about if you have hair texture like mine and the products that I highly recommend that you look into. I do get a lot of compliments on my hair. So, and I am somebody who layers products in different parts of your hair. I don't feel you should run one entire product from root to ends because you've got different things going on that you want to achieve. So, I have my hair texture is very, very fine, but I have gobs and gobs and gobs of hair. So what happens for me is my hair I rarely have a flat hair day. What happens is you know, I have volume here, and I'm always trying to tame the volume because my hair will get bigger and bigger and bigger. But even if you're somebody who has baby fine mousy hair that hangs straight, these products will work for you because I don't like products that weigh my hair down. Because then it winds up pulling, because I have a very tiny head and I'm very small and kind of pointy and cone-headed here at the crown. And I don't like layers cut in there. You can see where this is my shortest layer, where it comes down to add a little volume and shape to keep my hair style. But I don't rat it. I don't back comb it. I don't do the Kristen game changer, which I thought was crazy. And Kristen, if you're driving, please don't spit your coffee out. Little inside deal there. She was listening to my video the other day, my 25 things, and I said that I hated camping and that I was talking to her. And so just anybody know, if you film videos and you've said something or you do something, I might mention you just to pick on you, which just means that I love you. So anyway, my hair, very, very fine. You can see right here, just teeny tiny. Don't look at my scary forehead wrinkles, but just baby fine hairs, but a lot of them. So what I do is when I get up, I always use a moisturizing shampoo because I am abusive to my hair. I use high heat with the styling product or styling tools that I use, including my blow dryer. But I do use a Kendi oil from Bamboo Smooth dry oil mist, and this is phenomenal. It will make your hair sleek and smooth. I think it really does decrease the drying time if you're somebody like me that has scads of hair. I don't want to spend 45 minutes blow drying my hair, and this really just it really just tames the beast, especially because I have naturally wavy hair, which you guys have seen in my previous videos. When I wear it natural, it can get as crazy as I allow it to, which doesn't happen very often. I usually kind of keep it under lock and key. So I really like this, and what I do is after I get out of the shower, I have a microfiber towel. But even if you don't, I just wear a towel on my head for the entire time that I am putting moisturizer on my body and doing my face and going to the kitchen and getting a cup of tea, then rewarming the tea or getting a second cup of tea. And I walk around and my hair is the last thing that I do. And I let it dry about 85% on its own in that microfiber towel if time allows. If not, I can certainly blow dry all of the moisture out of my hair. But the less time I have to blow dry it, I think the healthier your hair is. And of course, regular haircuts, people. Every 6 to 8 weeks, you should be getting those ends trimmed to keep them fresh, and your hair will look fuller and healthier, and that's a whole other story. So I put 3 to 4 sprays just in this bottom section here on each half of my head. And sometimes I'll take just one spray and put here, but typically if I need to tame some flyaways, I will just spray half a spray in my hand at the end, rub it together, and then just tell the little crazies to behave. And then I don't have it out here, but I have a huge 4-inch blow dryer. And then what I do is I create what's called hair confusion, which is firstly, I pull up all of my hair except for the most bottom layer. And I blow dry that with a big round brush. And then I take my flat iron to that section before I blow dry anything else. Flat iron that super, super straight if I want to have these chiseled ends like today. Then I just round brush the rest of it, and I blow dry it one direction. I don't have to get it super dry, just at the root. Blow it the opposite way of how I want it to lay, and then bring the round brush and my hair back over to the side it's going to lay on, and I just do the rest of it. And I make sure my bangs all go the wrong direction and blow dry, and typically I get those really, really dry. And then back over. Now it takes me about 15 minutes to blow dry my hair because I allow it to dry in the towel most of the way, all but 15%. Now it will take me 30 minutes with shorter hair. When my hair was longer, 45 minutes to blow dry. But typically my hair is a 20-minute ordeal, period. Sometimes it's only 15 minutes if I'm not going to do it straight. So then what I do is, after the rest of it is blow dried, then I just run my flat iron, which I have a Chi. This guy is 6 years old, still going strong. Really, really love it. A high-end flat iron, I think, is worth the investment because it will last you years and years and years. And let me tell you, this thing has committed flat iron aside and jumped off my counter I don't know how many times into the floor, and it's not broken. It's still going strong, and I love it. So, and it heats up super quick. So then I run the flat iron through the rest of my hair just to tame it, because it looks very newscastery. And you know what I'm talking about, those broadcast journalists that have the big, huge helmet hair. Because they don't believe, I don't know, they don't use a flat iron. Maybe it's a requirement for the job. I don't know. So I just tame the beast, and if I get a little too carried away with the flat iron and I make a dent or it gets too straight, then I just take that big round brush and my blow dryer and just really quick just blow dry that section again, just to add the volume back in if I need to. And then, like for today, to keep these very chiseled ends, which if you're somebody like me and your hair gets bigger as the day goes on, especially if there's a lot of moisture in the air. We're expecting snow tomorrow, so there is moisture in the air and a wintry mix with rain and sleet. I will then use this Pureology Anti-Breakage Twist Shine Texturizer for color treated hair. And it is very much has a body butter type consistency. It doesn't feel waxy at all, but what it does is it anchors and smooths these ends. See that right there? But it does not weigh it down whatsoever. I can completely and totally run my fingers through it, and then it adds a whole lot of texture down there too. So if you're somebody that has super fine hair and say your hair is just kind of mousy and just lays there, this will anchor what you want anchored into place, but still have movement, add texture, and will actually make your hair look thicker at the bottom if you're wispy fine. It's just a phenomenal product, and I cannot rave about it enough. And a teeny tiny, it comes in a pump like this, and a teeny tiny, I'll just show you, like that, per side. Just this little bitty, not even a pea size amount. Maybe a half pea per each side of my hair, and then I just work it in, and you can add as much as you want. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it to my hair, and I don't really think I need anything. So I got a few little flyaways, and it works on the flyaways too and anchors them, because nobody likes that one, like, see these baby fine hairs here? They really like to sort of do their own thing. They never get any longer just because they're so fine and the wind blows and they break. But this really works at just saying, hey, I want you, like, I'll just show you right here. I want you to lay right here, and see what that does? But you can still move it. So now if the wind catches it and it blows up, it's not going to stay there because I've already told it needs to lay just like this. So not sticky at all. I can just rub it into my hands. It kind of feels like a moisturizer for your hair. And actually, back in the day before I found this product, I would actually run a thin moisturizer through the ends of my hair to do the same thing, but it would attract dirt during the day, and this doesn't. And second day hair, you want to get up and re-flat iron or re-blow dry to freshen your shape. It's just totally perfect. And I just do that through this bottom section here, these here, this over here, and it never looks greasy. So I absolutely, absolutely recommend those two products if you have fine hair. I even think if you have coarser hair that this will work. Kendi oil spray, I don't know, because coarser hair tends to be drier hair, is my understanding is. So you might need a heavier, like the argan oil, the Moroccan oil spray was too heavy for my hair and it attracted dirt and I hated it. But this doesn't do that, but it does everything you would want a argan oil to do, but 1,000 times better if you have fine hair. And then finally, to finish off my hair, as you can see, my hair is moving. Doesn't look like I have helmet head, right? Because that's the key to my hairstyle. It is a mass requirement for when I do my hair. So I, for years and years, used TG's Rockaholic hairspray. Still love it. Still have a little bit left in the can in the cupboard, which I will finish off eventually. Probably when I run out of this and have gotten to the salon to repurchase. This is relatively new on the market. This is ColorProof All-Around Flexible Hold Hairspray. I don't like that crispy hairspray feeling. I don't want my hair to feel like I have hairspray in it whatsoever, but I want it to do the flexible hold job and to help keep the beast tamed, but not weigh down my hair, and to help maintain my style. And this right here hits the nail on all points, and I cannot rave about this enough. If you have access to this, I highly recommend, especially if you're fine haired or somebody like me who doesn't like to feel like you have product in your hair. I can't stand that feeling. Then give this a go and let me know what you think of it. So lastly, I told you about my Chi flat iron, which I love. I've had for 6 years. It's going strong. I drop it on the floor all the time. It just keeps going and going and going. And then this guy right here. Now, there are women who spend $200 on a blow dryer, and I was almost one of them. And when I went in to decide if I was going to get a Chi blow dryer, same one that my hairstylist uses, because he doesn't even have to flat iron my hair. He can get my hair to look just like this, just with a round brush or a vent brush and the Chi blow dryer. And when I went into Ulta, I was just looking at different blow dryers. I've had this, I think, for a year now. And they had this one, and it is the Conair Infiniti Pro. And this has this particular model is compared to the T3 Featherweight, the Chi Pro GF 1505, and the FHI Pro 1800. Has the same DC motor in it as the really, really expensive ones. And I think this was $35, and you can use your Ulta coupons on this when they send you the $10 one or the $5 one or the $3.50 off. And so I got this for under $30, and it came with 2 nozzles. This is the one I prefer. The other one is more directional and doesn't vent out the sides, but I like this one vented out the side because I don't need all of the air blow drying on it. And let me tell you, it's like being in a wind tunnel. Blow dries your hair and nothing flat. Really tames. I think even if you have super curly, kinky hair, you can get your hair super sleek with this, and then just tame what needs to be tamed with the flat iron. So I highly recommend, if you guys are in the market for a blow dryer, that you check that one out. It is an unbelievable buy. I've used Conair blow dryers for years, and they last me 5 to 7 years. So I fully expect, my other one is actually still going strong. It's just all cracked because they're always jumping off the counter, and I don't know why. To get away from all the work they have to do, I guess. So anyway, guys, that is my hair video and a chat about products. I do have other products that I use depending upon the look that I'm going for, and I will do more hair videos explaining, like, my hair look of the day and what products that I've used to achieve that. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, or tell me if you have fine hair like me, what you find works for you down below. And of course, subscribe if you haven't, because you need to. Anyway, guys, we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye.